Hey, what is up, y'all? It's TheTacticalRedneck, and today I've got something pretty cool for you guys. Everybody's been bitching and waiting for vehicles and squad for a while now. Also, we got some cool new uniforms for the U.S. Army. Yeah, so they finally added vehicles, and instead of doing it in a multiplayer game, where it's very hectic and I don't really have enough time to, kind of to work with stuff, I'm just going to do it on the firing range. So, without further ado, let's introduce you to the vehicles. So we have two little trucks, two little techies. I don't actually know what they do. I haven't gotten in any of these, actually. The logistic trucks, those are logistics trucks, transport trucks, whatever you want to call it. I don't think there's logistics in the game yet, but eventually there will be. These are the transport trucks, you can fit a whole squad in these. Then obviously you have your up-armored Humvee here with the 50 cal, and then your BMP. So they're all pretty cool. And another thing I like that they've done with it is, there's your armed technical, your MG techie. But another cool thing they've done with it is you can actually turn the engine on and off as the driver. Which is something you couldn't do in Project Reality. You actually had to physically get out of the vehicle for the vehicle to turn off. So that's a good addition. So when you're trying to listen, or you're trying to be stealthy, or be quiet or whatnot, then you don't really have to worry about the sound as much. But yeah, so here you have a dishcom on the back of this. Let's just go ahead and get in the Humvee. It is very buggy, I think. I don't know if this is a me problem, but you're gonna see what happens in just a moment. I don't know if this is a me problem, but this shit needs to be fixed. It completely glitches out my screen. I don't think I'm supposed to be able to see my character's teeth and tongue, and it does it on both factions. So I don't know what the problem is, but it needs to be fixed. So like when I get on the gun, it's fine. When I get in the other seats, it's fine. So and I get out, and my camera is absolutely fucked. So I don't, like I said, I don't know if this is a me problem or if this is a bug that the devs have to fix. I really don't know. Anyways, so you hit E to turn the engine on, and it's pretty sweet actually. The handling is a little clunky right now, but I'm sure that'll get fixed as well. But we'll try out the 50 cal on the top here. See, I forgot to turn the engine off. See, so I don't know if you can actually crouch down. I don't think you can crouch down yet, but eventually, I'm sure you'll be able to. That'll be pretty cool. Thing's pretty beefy sounding. Really, you don't even have to aim down the iron sights. It's not very necessary. But yeah, so that's the Humvee. It's a pretty sweet little vehicle. Oh, and there's actually bullets. I don't know if you saw those fall. But the 50 cal actually does damage to this BMP. You can actually destroy it fairly easily. But personally, I like the BMP a little more. So let's go hop in that. See, this is a problem. I haven't actually driven this, but it's a pretty hefty vehicle. And there's actually like actual seats in it now on the sides, and I think you can put a whole squad in it. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. But here's the gun. You can actually zoom on it. Oh, oops! You hit 1 and 2, and you can zoom. But this thing is. Let me pull it back some. I don't think there's a rear view mirror yet, so that's a problem as well. Let's go ahead and turn it off, and let's see how much damage this thing will do. And you see there's a hole in it, another hole. Now there's not actual damage models yet, but I'm sure at some point they will implement physical, like actual damage models, so you can possibly disable an engine block or whatnot, or flatten tires. I don't know what they plan to do, but that would be pretty cool to see, kind of like War Thunder. But the explosions are pretty damn sweet, if I say so myself. But yeah, so that's pretty much the basis of squad vehicles. There's not much to them yet. Hopefully that'll get revised in the near future. I'm sure it will. Another thing that I would like to address that still hasn't been fixed. In the firing range right now, I'm getting a constant like 120 to 200 frames per second. So that's not an issue in that respect. But when I'm playing multiplayer and I'm getting 25 frames per second on every default setting, see that's fucked up. But when I'm getting 25 frames per second in battle in every on every different setting, there's an issue. And personally, I feel that they need to fix the frame problems before they continue to add more content, because it needs to be playable to actually use the content, if that makes sense. But on that note, I will see you guys later. Fucking beautiful.